We used Art Deco to say Hollywood.
It's a fantastic stairwell. And it's got this very interesting feature here, which is a sort of iron grille over an open window. And the idea of this style, when it was done in Hollywood, was that somehow this was a castle that had become a palace. And so the remains of the entrance to the dungeon lies in the turret. And then, of course, you have this fantastic black and white staircase. And going up it, it's nothing. But the thing about this is you can make a fantastic entrance. I mean, not a bloke, obviously. But if you swan down here, you're the king or queen of this castle. And people are, well, you're framed by this really very deco black and white floor, the black and white stairs. You'd be wearing black and white. You'd be like a little Fred Astaire traipsing down the stairs. It's fantastic. And equally, there's this lovely balcony again up here. And the other thing you've got is this great feature here, balcony. You're your own pope. And the thing about this staircase, it's the centre of the house. Anyone coming up or down has to go through it. And the whole thing is geared to be looked up at. You've got all this strap work on the ceiling. And someone's thrown a card up there. That must have been a good shot. And then down, you've got this wonderful pattern. So the whole thing, the whole drama of being in this house is animating the people in it. Every room has a purpose to make you look good. In theory.
I'm staying for a night. The owner, Andrew Pearson, is there to welcome me.
Hi there.
He's dedicated to preserving the mansion's sense of deco drama.
So this was the entrance to the house here.
Here, this side.
This was the front door.
So how did you get into that?
So
property?
Carriages and the early cars arrived at the bottom there by the river, and their carriages or cars early on would park there, and they walked with their robes for dinner along the rose garden, up through the steps, through the rosary, onto this terrace and through to the house.
So that makes sense of this huge facade here, because that's the real presence of the house would be announced from below, and you come up to this turret.
And the main dining room was through there, and then there was 2 sitting rooms, which could be used for a concert or other entertainment, and then you would move into the house. So people came in off the terrace, having had a rest from the climb from the road and the river, and then took a view of this marble staircase and the black and white flooring.
Yeah, this is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all the original marble, and the extensions on the ground floor have all copied this Italian marble.
But look at this. This is fantastic. This is a proper 30s bathroom. And if you're tall, the best bit, the absolute best bit, oh, look at that. Anyone, you'd have to be a giant not to fit in this bath. I imagine if you're short, it's a bit of a problem. But it's great. But more importantly, the black bath, it's important that it's fashionable. The taps are all moulded, these octagonal forms. These are really, really deco. The bright chrome instead of soft nickel is an important finish. And the contrast with the green. So you've got black, gold, green. The green becomes deeper as you reach the floor. And the round sink. Everything, in the end, plays together. And over here, you've got this lovely, lovely sort of shelf and a mirror. And if I used hairdryers, I'd use this hairdryer. So really, you could come out of your room and just, as I should really, prepare yourself for the world.
Time for a spot of breakfast.